What's up, guys? Hey TGC fam, this is Sade and I'm coming back with another video. So for today we are going to be talking about the upcoming eye-opener ritual. So we're going to talk about what eye-opener is, what are some things you can do to prepare for this ritual, and what are some things to expect from this working. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Sade. I'm part owner of Third Generation Conjure. This is a company that I run with my mother, who a lot of you know of as Mama Conjure. And we're just going to get into eye opener and talk about what it is, what are some things you can expect, and what are some things you can do to prep. So before we go any further, make sure that you guys like and subscribe to our channel. Find us on our social media platforms and on our website. Our website is www.thirdgenerationconjure.com. If you're more familiar with the Etsy platform, we do sell our products there. We do not offer any kind of spiritual services such as rituals or readings or anything of that nature, but you can find us there, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.store. Also, make sure that you're following us on Instagram. I do post a lot of educational things on our social media platforms, and that is Third Generation Conjure. Our Facebook is Third Generation Conjure. You can also find us on Pinterest, which is Third Generation Conjure, and TikTok, which is the official TGC. So also make sure that if you haven't already, that you go to our website and you sign up for our mailing list so you can be informed of things that we have going on with the shop. I did make a post recently talking about how things are being censored. I have even noticed it personally on my social media platforms, especially on Instagram, where there is a censoring of information. So I will be utilizing our platforms a lot more frequently, like our YouTube. We also have a podcast, which is the Power Couple Podcast, and I'm going to put all of those links in the description bar below. So I just want to make sure that we all stay in touch and that we all stay connected, okay? So we're going to talk about eye opener. So what is eye opener? All right, eye opener is a work for clarity. Now, I do see a lot of people, they are afraid of doing eye opener workings for whatever reason, because I think a lot of people, when they get into works like this, it does involve the third eye chakra. They kind of get nervous that they're going to start experiencing some type of paranormal type activity, seeing apparitions, things of that nature. Now, I have had that happen for some people, okay? And that's where your petitions and you being specific with your intentions come into play. But we're going to discuss that a little bit further on down the line. But overall, eye opener is a work for clarity, to bring clarity into your life, okay? So, once again, like I stated, this does work with the third eye chakra, so there are some different things that you may expect out of this type of working, but overall, this is a work for clarity in your life. There are some things that you can expect from this type of working. Number one, like I stated, clarity. Sometimes when you get into this type of working, especially revealing type works, you may discover some hidden information. It may be information about people, okay, that comes to the light. Also, I see this go hand in hand when you do workings like fiery wall of protection. Sometimes things are revealed to you that you need to get out of your life, okay? So, I've seen people do eye opener works and they may find out their significant other is cheating on them, okay? So it's really specific. It's really about being specific with what it is that you want to get out of this working, okay? Also, something else is deciphering spirit more clearly. Now, like I stated, I have had people who have seen apparitions, things of that nature. But once again, it's about being specific, okay? But even when you're deciphering messages from spirit, what a lot of people fail to realize, oftentimes spirit comes to you in the way that you're comfortable in receiving them, okay? So you may get a sign or a synchronicity while you're driving. You may see a billboard. You may see something on TV that answers a question. You may have a dream, things of that nature, things that you are comfortable in receiving. And that's where it comes in when you're working with your ancestors and all of that, and being specific and, allowing them to come to you in ways that you are comfortable in receiving your information. Also, this is about enhanced intuition. So being able to listen to your gut more frequently, and being able to use discernment. Okay. And that's all about what the third eye is about all in all. Okay. Being able to use your intuition and being able to use the power of discernment and having that strengthened. Okay. Also, the strengthening of gifts. Like I stated, intuition. If you already have spiritual gifts, you have some people who are clairaudience, claircognizant. They can see spirits. They can hear spirits. They can feel things. So, you may see some strengthening of those type gifts that you already have. Also, like I stated, dreams. Some people that do eye opener, they have vivid dreams. They have prophetic dreams. They get messages from spirit through their dreams. So also make sure that you're paying attention to that, because sometimes, especially if you're fearful, okay, spirit may come to you, like I stated, in a way that's comfortable for you. So it may be a subtle sign. You may see an angel number. You go to research it, and it's a message that you needed to hear. You may see something on a tag on a license plate or a billboard or something like that. But it's always important to pay attention to the things that you see as well. Okay. So how do you prepare for this ritual in particular? So with any ritual, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing with every ritual. I want you guys to spiritually cleanse. And the reason that I say that is because anytime that you're doing workings, I don't care what kind of work it is, if you have some negative and stagnated energy on you, that will in turn affect your work. Okay. So make sure that you take a spiritual cleanse. If you have your eye opener bath, you can take that. That's kind of layering your work. Also, if you have any kind of other baths like spiritual healing, 13 herb bath, that's one that I like for all purpose. You can use that. If you have a Van Bam bath, even if you don't have any baths, the ritual is tomorrow. So of course you're not going to be able to get it in time for the ritual. So even if you take something like a bath with sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, or even coffee, that's a good bath to take for your spiritual cleanse. Okay. Also, protection work. I cannot stress protection work enough, okay, especially with this type of working. So you want to make sure that if you have something like a fiery wall bath, you can take that, or even, after your bath, anointing with your fiery wall oil. That's something good that you can do. And I did post a sample petition. I don't have it on this slide, but like I said, anytime you're doing work, you want to make sure that you are being very specific in what it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? So the sample petition that I gave was, I, Jane Doe, born December 14th, 2021, thank my ancestors, source, and spirit for the revelation of hidden truths. I'm ready and open to see these truths, and I'm protected from the things that I can't properly handle mentally, spiritually, physically. I'm grateful for knowledge obtained and greater states of spiritual awakening, and I'm able to decipher and interpret signs, synchronicities, dreams, and messages relayed to me by spirit and the universe. Okay, so that petition is covering all bases. It's also protecting you from things that you may not be able to handle. Okay. Also, I did provide 2 Bible verses that you can utilize for this working. The first one being Psalms 119 and 18. And that says, open my eyes that I may behold wonderful things from your law. Also, a verse out of Isaiah 42 and 7. And that says, to open the eyes that are blind, to bring out the prisoners from the dungeon, from the prison, those who sit in the darkness. All right, so those are some Psalms that you can utilize with this eye opener work, okay? Also, I want to talk about, I have these chakras here because a lot of times people jump straight into eye opener and they have not worked on balancing these lower chakras, okay? And we do have a chakra line that's coming out. So like I said, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the mailing list, the email list, so you can get all of the information from the shop of the things that we may be launching out. But anytime you're doing work like eye opener work or third eye work, it's important that you start with these lower chakras, especially this root chakra that's at the very bottom. Is the red chakra, okay? And that is below the base of your spine. So your root chakra is what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel safe. It deals with the physical world, okay? And some ways that you can do some root chakra working is any of these chakras. You can incorporate meditation into your practice, also your spiritual cleansing. Also, if you're doing some kind of grounding exercises, a good stone for grounding is red jasper. I like black tourmaline. Also, something as simple as going outside. I know it's cold, and like here now it's cold and it's raining, but going outside barefoot in the grass, that is a way to ground yourself to the earth and to ground your energy. Also, if you wanted to look into some other practices such as yoga and things of that nature, there are different ways that you can ground your energy, okay? Also, the next chakra is your sacral chakra, okay? That's your life force, and it deals with your creativity. Then we have your solar plexus, which is your confidence, and that's the chakra that is like in your gut, okay? Then we have the heart chakra, we have the throat chakra, then the third eye, and then the crown chakra, okay? So, especially if you're getting into where you're really working on your third eye and you're doing exercises to try to open up this third eye, make sure that you work on these lower level chakras as well, okay? Especially starting with that root chakra. And especially if you're one of the ones who are kind of nervous about this type of work, make sure that you start with that. And also, guys, I'm going to be putting up some more information and things of that nature. Like, I had somebody ask me a really good question when we did the last ritual. She asked me how I was able to do these rituals and how did I keep my energy levels up with the work that I do. Now, I will say, when you're doing readings and you're doing spiritual work and you're communicating with people on a daily basis, it can get to the point where it's draining. But this is where your spiritual cleansing comes in, okay? Also, I want to make a point too that, yeah, I do a lot, but I also have a lot of help. I have help from my mom. This is a family-owned business. I have help from my husband, my dad, my brother. We have a lot of help here. So if this was something that I was doing on my own, everything I was doing myself, then it would be a little draining and time consuming. And also, I see a lot of people too that are getting into the practice, and I'm all about growing in your practice and helping others when you can, but you also have to understand, even in this practice, and this is just something that I wanted to address, even in this practice, before I started working for other people and doing things for other people, this was years and years of learning and years of studying, okay? This was something I was talking to Auntie about the other day, because we see a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people try to work for other people and things go haywire, and then they come back with asking questions and all of that. Before you can effectively work for someone else, guys, you need to make sure that you can work for yourself, okay? And when you jump out and you think you know a little knowledge and you're going to be a full-blown practitioner or a reader or whatever the case may be, I'm not trying to deter anybody from utilizing their gifts. You need to make sure that you're properly ready, okay? You have the knowledge that you need. You also know how to protect your energy, because when you get to working for other people and working with other people's energy, whether that is doing readings, whether that is doing work for other people, that energy can get off on you, okay? So if you're working for somebody who has some really negative energy, or even if they're sick, if you're not properly protected, you can realize things start happening in your life. So just something to be aware of, okay, before you start jumping out to work for other people, okay? But yeah, that was just something that I have seen, and I just wanted to, give you guys a little advice and kind of make that clear, because this is something that's been years and years in the making for me, and it can become stressing, okay, and it can take a lot of energy. So that's why I stick with spiritually cleansing and protection work. at all times, and that's not just for when you're doing rituals, but just in your daily life, okay? So make sure that you guys, once again, like and subscribe to the channel. And that was all I had. And I will be coming with some more educational videos. I'm trying to get that back up and running. But, you know, if you have any questions, make sure that you reach out to us. You can leave it in the comments section below. And we are sold out of the ritual, but this ritual will be taking place tomorrow on February the 22nd. That's 2/22 of 22. And we'll be starting that at 2:22 p.m. So make sure that you have all of your cleanses and everything done before then. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.